Hello, and welcome to another episode of Want Beef. I'm your host, Neil Rubenstein, and filling in for Andrew Bergen, Mike Kennerty.
Hello.
Today, we'll be discussing the topic, chicken tenders.
It's important these days. There's a lot of choices.
There's a lot of choices. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Want Beef. I'm your host, Neil Rubenstein.
I'm Mike Kennerty.
Chicken tenders.
There's a lot of choices these days.
A lot of choices.
All of a sudden.
I feel like it is all of a sudden. I feel like people kind of poo-pooed chicken tenders as like an option.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it's for kids. But then, I don't know.
We all fucking love chicken.
We love chicken tenders. Top 5.
Number 1, Chicken Express.
Number 1.
Number 1, no doubts.
Huh. Okay, go ahead.
After that it's cascading. I don't know, like, I like Cane's.
Cane's is great.
Cane's is good. Wow. After that, they're kind of like I could interchange a lot of them.
Okay.
I wasn't impressed with Zaxby's.
I'm not. I'll eat it.
Golden Chick's not bad.
Golden Chick's on a different list for me. Golden Chick's on the sandwich list. Golden Chick might be number 1 on the sandwich list, to be honest.
I never had the sandwich there.
Yeah. My sandwich list might be Golden Chick, Popeyes, KFC, and then Burger King's Chick-King.
I haven't explored the sandwiches. I haven't gotten into that.
You're a very chicken tender guy.
I enjoy the fingers. Not that I'm opposed to the sandwich. I just haven't.
How do you feel about boneless wings?
I like them. If I have the choice, I'd usually get a bone.
Get a bone in.
Yeah.
So if your choices were right next door to each other, Chicken Express, tenders, Buffalo Wild Wing, boneless, and then whatever your favorite bone in is.
Wingstop.
Wingstop is your favorite bone in.
Just a quick fast food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of those would you? Which of those is your top?
Well, it's like the Chicken Express and the Wingstop are two different things, two different vibes, but I really like them. Buffalo Wild Wings is definitely below.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. I like Buffalo Wild Wings.
I don't hate it or anything. It's just I would be my third choice.
Have you ever had wings over?
I don't think so.
So there's like a ass ton. I don't know why ass was a better choice than shit. There's a shit ton of them all over the country, and it's like wings over Farmingdale, wings over Middleton, wings over Edmond. I don't know that there's a wings over Edmond, whatever. It's wings over. Their boneless wings are the best chicken tenders I've had.
Interesting.
They're so real and meaty and nice. Juicy. And then I'm gonna say Hooters boneless wings are very good. Very and then once Buffalo Wild Wings changed their formula, those got better. But my favorite chicken tenders, I'm gonna go Slim's first. Slim's then Cane's.
I haven't had Slim's in a really long time.
Isn't there one over here also?
Mm-hmm. Like I had it when they first opened. Thought it was fine, but didn't bowl me over, and I haven't been back.
I thought Slim's was real good. I really enjoyed it. I just had Chicken Express. It's good. You said there's like a trick. You have a trick.
Yes.
First of all, before you give the trick, and it's not like an off the menu thing. This isn't the same thing, but it should remind. All that in and out, off the menu, fuck you. If it's so good, put it on the menu.
Yeah.
This is a trick.
I agree.
I'm out on all that shit. And you're like, oh, would you like better In-N-Out, Shake Shack? And I'm like, oh, I like this They're like, oh, well, have you had the blah 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 in and out? I'm like, oh, I never even heard it. Oh, you gotta order. It's a secret. Well, then fuck you. Then it doesn't make the list. Oh, you gotta know how to order. I gotta know how to order. What you got? This the best thing? Oh, it should be right there on the top. With a little check mark or a little chili pepper or however you signify popular item.
I don't need any games.
Right, no games. Slims, no games. Chicken Express, Canes, just all one thing on the fucking menu. How many would you like? That's what they should say when you walk up. They should go, how many would you like? And you're like, oh, is 4 a lot? And they're like, 4 is actually a lot. You're like, all right, I'll take 4. And then they just hand you a box with 4 and some fries and one kind of salt, no questions.
Here's what I do though.
Go ahead. Of course, there's a trick.
Well, it's not a trick. It's a substitution because I don't like crinkle fries, so I get double toast.
That feels wasteful to me. I feel like fries are worth more.
I agree, and I do feel like I'm getting financially the lower end of the deal, but I love the toast. I don't like the fries.
The toast is good. I mean, I got no beef with that.
I feel like I should get 2 extra toasts.
You should. It should be triple toast. Yeah. I'm not mad at that. Like, that doesn't frustrate me, but I like a crinkle cut fry. I love Nathan's fries. That's the bet to me. That's fry number 1, Nathan's.
I'm not a huge fry guy, but the fries at Wingstop are an exception. I love those fries.
Are those regular fries?
They're
like waffle fries, or
no. Well, they're regular shape, but they've got like a seasoning that's very unique and slightly sweet even, and it's really good with their ranch. Oh my god, their ranch is fucking great.
Do you like the fries at Red Robin?
It's been so long since I had Red Robin, I don't even remember.
Do we have a Red Robin here?
Mm-hmm. It's by the mall.
We should fuck with Red Robin. We should do Red Robin and then a movie that you don't like.
So Neil Rubenstein's in town. A place I would probably never eat, and a movie I've never seen.
I forget what it was recently, but I was like, yo, you have any interest in seeing blah, blah, blah? And you're like, nope, but I bet we're going to see it. Was that Mortal Kombat? I think that was Mortal Kombat. You're like, no. But I guess.
I think I said it wouldn't be a visit from Neil Rubenstein. If I didn't see him back, maybe I wouldn't see no. But hey, I've got the AMC pass.
Yeah. We mentioned it in an earlier episode. Like you say yes.
Mm-hmm.
You say yes to things.
Try things.
I'm in that. I'm trying to be in that phase of my life now. I'm like really like I always joke like always. For the past 3 months, I've been joking with people like, oh, I'm in the yes phase of my life. Like, I'm just like, people are like, oh, you want to do this? And I'm like, all right, I'll fucking do that. Never done that before. I jumped in a lake the other day. I went to Lake, what is it, Euphalia?
Eufaula?
Dude, I almost died. I was with a bunch of people, and they were like, oh, we're going to go jump in the lake. We go down the dock. And it's like it's a real deep part of the lake. We could just jump right in. I'm like, all right, and we run down to the dock. Well, run. We walk slowly and carefully down to the dock, and I just fucking whip off my clothes and jump in the lake, and then I turn around and everyone's still dressed and standing and staring at me, and I'm like, oh man, did I just do something? And there's a boat parked where the ladder out of the dock is, and they're like, there's no way out of you're gonna have to like pull yourself onto the dock, and I'm like, I can't do that. Also, didn't know I can't swim. So I'm just like shredding water, like getting exhausted. I'm like, I guess I die like this. I'm like, can someone throw me a knife so I can bleed out? I don't want to drown. It's like, and they like untied the boat and pushed the boat away so I could like climb out.
Wow.
And I got out. I was like, like sunburnt, exhausted. Like, But that's what you get for saying yes to things.
That's the lake that Carrie Underwood would hang out at. She sings about it.
But no one died in that lake that you know of.
Oh, not that I know. I'm sure someone has.
Yeah, I'm sure someone has.
It's a pretty big lake,
dude. I definitely almost like it was close for a minute. I was like, oh, this is a wrap. I was like, someone throw me a rope or a knife. I'm not drowning.
Hang yourself in the water.
Oh yeah, they thought it was to pull me out. I was like, no, I'm just gonna fucking.
No, I'm gonna swim the other way.
Start that engine. We were talking about something.
Chicken fingers.
You say yes to stuff. Red Robin's fries. They're good. Chicken tenders. Oh, Slims. Slims, Canes. Oh, you have a trick. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You have a trick.
Chicken Express.
What's your Chicken Express trick?
Well, you get the gravy.
Chicken Express? No.
Chicken Express.
Chicken? No.
So what they have these salt packet. They call them salt, but they're just like seasoning things. And there's two. There's a regular and a spicy. I get the spicy. You pour that on top of the gravy. Then you dip the chicken tender in that, and it's awesome. And it's funny because it is one of those things. If they didn't have that, I would be bummed and probably be like, I'm not gonna get it today. Like it's not the same without it.
Yeah. That reminds me of something else, but also I definitely was eating it today, and I didn't know that you get the gravy. Like I didn't know it comes. Well, I knew it comes with gravy, but I assumed it was brown gravy.
No, why? That's the southern.
Right.
Yeah.
So I forgot. I lost my head. So I asked for barbecue sauce, and I was like, and he's like, it came with the gravy, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good, but it did get like one notey towards the end, and then he told me about that, and I was like, oh, okay, like that's an interesting idea. Slims, I mean, Canes. It's number 2 for me just because I like Slims better, but it's really unfuckwithable. Like it's just such a like classic, perfect, like it's just how many do you want, and then it's just that one sauce. It's a real good sauce. Oh, the Slim. So the Slim sauce is very much like the cane sauce, but it's like thicker. Am I out of my mind?
I don't know. I haven't had Slims in so long.
Yeah, I think it's the Slim sauce. It's like real.
What about
thick?
Have you had PDQ? I
have had PDQ.
They came in and then went out of business immediately.
They came to Long Island and then took off. I think that's a really good case of just like too much on the menu. Like it was like 15 different sandwiches, but it was really just breaded or grilled. And then it was like, oh, you can get to this, you can get with this, these 3 things, and these 5 things, or this. No, just list the, you know what I mean? Like, the sandwich comes like this, and then you can put on these things. And then that's how... No? I would want to know what people think. Because for me, I want to look at a menu, and it's like, we have burgers, they're dope. You can put these things on them. Pick a cheese, pick a thing. I don't like S&B's where it's like this is this and it's got Swiss and cheddar and a smoked sauce and a blah 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 and a pickle and lettuce, tomato, onion, blah, and it's like, all right, well I want like half of that stuff. And then there's like no other option. You know what I mean? Like Whataburger, you can go in and be like, oh, I want that burger. Put these things on it. Am I out of my mind?
No, I get that. I feel like they don't have like a build your own that stuff
at S&B's.
Yeah,
maybe, but PDQs in particular, like it was like I spent like 6 minutes looking at the sandwiches, and I'm like, I want to try the tenders, I guess. It's like,
yeah.
And they were good. I thought they were really good, but I'm not going back there because it's like.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was. I wouldn't say it was bad, but it didn't beat other things.
Yeah, any of them, because there's so much competition in that market, field, place, universe, and it's so easy to like, you know, how do you feel about like Chester's? It's like at the gas stations.
I don't think I've ever had it. It's like I can see the logo, but I've never had it.
It's not bad. It's not like on the list, but it's not bad. It's like, it's not bad. And yeah, it's not bad.
I'm not opposed to that. I mean, the slices of pizza at On Cue, those do not disappoint in a, I just want something for cheap right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's no CC's.
Well, no. But if I'm just wanting something real quick for $2 or whatever it is.
That's how I feel about the hot dogs. I'm a big gas station hot dog guy. Especially if they have like condiments. Like,
which they all, have like an awesome bar now.
Yeah. I don't know. And then you could get, so it's like 2 for $3. Or some places like Cumberland Farms is like 99 cents for a hot dog. And then they have the chili and the cheese for the nachos, and they don't charge you extra. It's just bloop, bloop. I mean, you have the better than Sonic, like way better than Sonic. Or do you have a thing about Sonic hot dogs?
I like Sonic. I don't know. It's been a while, but I used to get the chili cheese coney at Sonic. I always liked it.
All right, it's fine. I'm being shitty, but for $1,
yeah.
I don't know. I passed by them, but it was like so late at night, and I was like, I'm not eating that right now. And then sitting in the car for 14 more hours. And then I passed a couple of Skylines in Ohio. Man, I know people shit on that, but I love it. I love it. Either the hot dog or the spaghetti. It's like, do you fuck with that at all?
I haven't had it.
Yeah, you know what it is though, right? It's just a plate of spaghetti, and like bad spaghetti, like 99-cent spaghetti. Huge portion of that. They call it chili, but it's just like a beef. It's just a beef sauce, but it's mostly beef. Like there's no liquid. It's just beef, and then raw onions, and then like no exaggeration, like this much shredded cheddar. Just like, oh my god, it's so good.
Nice.
People really hate it. I think it's so good. It's got nothing to do with chicken tenders.
It definitely sounds weird. And I have seen that. Now, describing it, I remember that, but I've never had it.
I think that's 3-way. I think there's 2 more ways, because I think you could get it 5 ways. So it'd be like chili, onions, cheese, 2 more ways.
Speaking of travel food stops, you had talked to me about Pizza Ranch recently.
Oh my god.
And I just did a road trip, and I saw so many Pizza Ranch signs. I was like, I gotta do it.
And you did it?
I did it.
And?
Well, one, I think I picked poorly.
You picked a poor Pizza Ranch, or you picked?
Yes. Like, I was in maybe just outside Des Moines, and it was a very old one. And then as I kept driving, I saw these ones that looked brand new and looked a lot nicer, and I was like, fuck, I should have gone to one of those. But I don't know, it wasn't my favorite.
How did you handle a buffet? Because you're very COVID weary.
I went as soon as CC's opened back up, like last July.
Well, I know we went.
Yeah, it's more just being around people. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm that. I think I get what you're saying there. Pizza Ranch is interesting because it's like, I don't know, like I did think the chicken was
so unique.
Not so great.
It's not great. None of it's great.
None of it's great.
But it's like CC's. It's not good.
Yeah.
CC's is not good.
I couldn't. Well, CC's has. It's like many places, you got to find the thing. And like CC's, I go and I pretty much only eat the Alfredo, and I think that's delicious. And it's like Pizza Ranch. I didn't find my thing when I was there, but they kept bringing out more different shit after I was already full. So I'm like, I didn't get a chance to like find what I liked. I think.
I wonder. Yeah. I mean, I really fucked around. Like I was putting like mashed potatoes and corn on the pizza. Like I was trying everything. I was really looking for something. I was looking for a needle in a no needle factory. In like a place that's very racist against needles.
I will say, COVID-wise, I walked in with a mask.
And everyone looked at you like you're an asshole.
Yeah, it was a bunch of very old people. Yeah. They were like, what the fuck? This long hair.
Yeah, hippie. Yo,
wearing a mask.
I told you it was November. I told you that story, right? So like I was only wearing like New York Mets masks for some reason. Like I hate the ones that go over the ears. Mm-hmm. So I was getting the ones that like go behind the head. Mm-hmm. And I found like this brand that made Mets ones that like go behind the head. And then like for some reason in my brain I was like, oh, I'm going to Oklahoma. It was like in November. And I was like, oh, I'm going to Oklahoma 2020. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to Oklahoma. Let me get Oklahoma City ones so they don't know that I'm from New York and I don't get like shot in the airport parking lot. And then like I got off the plane in an Oklahoma one. And I was like, oh, they know I'm from New York because I'm wearing a mask. like no one here was wearing a mask. No one in Indiana. Like Indiana, they were like, what's COVID? I was like, you never heard of COVID? The best band in the world. Where else? Yeah, here no one. Wichita, Kansas, no one. And I can't tell the story. I don't want to throw anyone. But yeah, it was. Ugh. I mean, now I'm like real loosey goosey about it. But
what's funny is now I feel like I go to Walmart and I'm surprised at how many masks I see. Like I feel like there's been a happy medium now where everyone gave it up very quickly and now half have gone back.
I do feel that way because like last time I was in town, we went to a couple places and like someone with us would be like, oh, is this like, do I have to wear a mask here? And I'm like, no, I moved to Oklahoma so I wouldn't have to wear a mask. like pro-vax, anti-mask. All you guys do your job, get the shot, we don't have to wear masks.
It's very centrist of you.
Yeah. I'm very, what's it? I don't know. Never mind. Cut all this out. After Canes, you don't have, it's Express, Canes, and then it's just...
Yeah, then it's kind of, they all are not Express or Canes. And not that I think they're like bad by any means. And then there's like some local, like we did that one Nashville hot chicken place. That place is kind of good.
That's pretty good. But did you have tenders there? Oh, you had tenders there. I had a sandwich. The sandwich was real good.
But yeah.
But it was just,
And there's something about, and not every time, sometimes you don't get it, but Chicken Express a lot of the time is a very like juicy, meaty, big one. I don't know if you got that today. Which that was totally a thing you could take out of context.
Yeah, that's what she said. No, they were fine today. I feel like they were like a little underdone. Not underdone, that's the wrong. You know how like sometimes they're like golden? Mine were kind of pale.
I feel like they're kind of pale normally.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. I've only had Slims once. I want to go again. I really enjoyed Slims. Have you ever had the chicken tenders at On the Border?
That would be a funny thing to just go get the kids menu items at every like Mexican place and judge their chicken tenders. Oh!
Yeah.
Sometime.
Go ahead.
This is only going to apply to us Oklahoma City residents, but there is a barbecue place out in Yukon called Bad Brad's. Their chicken tenders are fucking awesome.
Bad Breads, but it's a barbecue place, so I probably wouldn't get the tenders then, because I would be like, oh, I'm at a barbecue spot. I have to get barbecue.
It's good barbecue too. It's my favorite spot.
My friend Liz lives in Mustang, so I'm over there sometimes.
Yeah,
Yukon.
Home of Garth Brooks.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
our birthplace?
Is that where they have the? Do they have like a water tower with his picture on it there?
I think it doesn't have his picture, but it says
home of Garth, or it says Garth Brooks.
Yeah, something like that.
That's such a weird thing that exists here.
The best thing like that, and they've changed it now, but in Stillwater, which is where he went to college, there was him and his wife lived in some house for 6 months or something, and forever on that house above the door it says Garth Brooks and Sandy lived here 1986 or whatever, and I always it made me laugh, but they since he divorced Sandy, and now they've repainted it and just says Garth Brooks lived here.
I like that they had to keep it up though. So someone else lives there though?
I think it's just I think college kids rent it every year. I don't think it's.
Oh, what is that? That's
OSU.
OSU. Is that the Pokes?
Yes.
Is it the Sooners?
Pokes. Cowboys.
Sooners are here.
Yes. Well, they're Norman.
Norman.
Closer to here.
And then what's Tulsa?
I think what's the Jesus guy? He has a university there.
The Jesus guy? Pat Robertson?
No. Oh, why is my mind going blank? The guy who said, I saw a 40-foot Jesus in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It starts with an O. I can't think of it. Why am I...
Joel Osteen?
No. We'll look it up. But yeah, I know there's the big Christian university there.
Brigham Young? No, that's Utah. No bother.
Oh, mind. Old.
Winnie the Pooh University? Because I'm going to Tulsa tomorrow.
It's pretty funny when you see it, because it was built in the 70s to look like the future, but it just looks...
Oh, I love that shit. I wanted to call a band once Futuristic Robots of the Past. I love that aesthetic. Like Danger, Will Robinson, like that. Totally. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. That's just great. Anything you need? I mean, by the time this comes out, it'll be November.
Oral Roberts.
Oral Roberts.
Near sir the no.
Anything you need to plug?
It's new Screeching Weasel album will be out next year. I'm currently recording it.
2022?
Yes.
Huh.
That'll probably be the next thing that gets released that I've worked on.
And is there any Red City Radio coming out?
Oh, they do have a live record coming out at some point that I mixed, but I don't know when.
Huh.
And also...
Are they going to go on tour?
Yes, they're getting ready to go on tour with Lagwagon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are they coming through here?
Dallas is the closest.
I made a meme the other day that my favorite part of living in OKC is that I can now post on bands' tour dates. Why no OKC? Alright. Check out Red City Radio. Check out Screeching Weasel, new Screeching Weasel. Follow Mike at Mike AAR and at Mike Nerd Shit on Instagram. And please join the Patreon / Neil Rubenstein. And come see me live. I'm on tour. If this is November, I'm on tour this month. I have dates with Chelsea Lynn, Trailer Trash Danny, and I have dates in the Southeast in December.